before we get started, simply because I found out the news before I recorded this. We gotta say R.I.P. to Young Scooter, man. That man was this is a big hit for the culture, man. I know everybody gonna get we don't know, he don't know none of us, and he don't know you. Why you give a fuck? Is people gonna say that shit? We ain't got time for that right now. Young Scooter. Young Scooter gone. Man, we talking about street lottery, Young Scooter. We talking about, I don't even want to get into it because I'm going to start crying. That's how real it is, man. Shout out to Future, man. I don't know what he going, I don't know how he feel about it. I can't speak. Them dudes don't know me. I don't know y'all. I ain't going, I'm not finna joke around with this matter. All I know is the police is involved on this. This ain't no black on black crime. I don't know. As I'm recording this, I don't know the information of what happened. I ain't even tried to look into it yet because he was only 39 years old, man, and that got me thinking that none of us ain't got no time to waste out here, especially if the police killed him wrongfully. If they kill Young Scooter wrongfully, oh yeah, I'm finna talk about this shit forever. But I'm sure it's some kind of misunderstanding going on that I don't know about yet. I'm not finna jump gate. I'm also not finna be on the police side. I'm also not finna take sides yet because I don't know shit. But all I know is I'm not on the white man side when shit like this happen. Police, y'all got y'all hands dirty killing Young Scooter. The culture ain't happy about that. I don't give a damn if he was in the wrong or not. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That's Young Scooter. Jugging. Come on, man. Anyway, man, this is the self therapy podcast, man. We finna get into it now. R.I.P. Young Scooter. This episode is for you, actually, brother. This episode is for you, and not that the topics relate to anything that happened to you or relate to you at all, brother, but just that I can't give nothing to your family right now, or the fact that I can't give nothing but energy and condolences. I'm gonna give you this episode. This episode is for you. The energy, the views, everything I get from this episode going straight to the energy of Young Scooter and his family. That's how I pray, man. Everything from the heart. I can't do nothing else. I got to be real. So welcome to the Self Therapy Podcast and dedication to Young Scooter. Let's get it cracking. All right, man. Yella Beezy and Mo3. I ain't finna do no messy shit. Y'all think I'm finna talk about, oh, he the one that was beefing with this. Then he came back and did this. I don't give a fuck about that beef. All I know is that when motherfuckers get money, they become who they really are, okay? And we gonna leave it at that. This is what I want to talk about. Yella Beezy is lyrically trash. I seen a post today that was talking about how it should be a Yella Beezy and Mo3 verses, right? And the sister posted it in good intent. I ain't finna act like she posted it as if, you know, as if. Let me just get into it. The post made me think, like, you know what? Yella Beezy not even fucking with Mo3 lyrically or musically at all. So I wanted to propose the question. Who y'all got lyrically, musically, all that shit? Hits, sound, lyrics. Let's put it all together. Mo3 or Yella Beezy. I got Mo3. Mo3. See, look, Mo3 is gonna defeat that motherfucker in the grave. He got more love than Yella Beezy, and he dead. What they done did to that man is made it turn Mo3 into Tupac. So Yella Beezy, you done already lost, brother. You lost the beef before it started, actually, because if what Mo3 was saying is true, you know what I'm saying? Then let me not get into that. I'm just saying, though, lyrically, you not fucking with Mo3. You should have just left it on wax. I don't know how y'all got into the bullets and all that shit. I really don't care. I'm just saying. before the bullets, before the guns, you know, Mo3 will lyrically destroy you, boy. He doing it now. That's what I'm saying. Now y'all done turned him into a motherfucking legend because he not even here to defend himself. See, the thing is, if you gon' this is the thing about me. This is how sick minded I am. If you shoot me and I'm still alive, I'm gonna spare you. You didn't kill me. Even if your intention was to kill me, I'm not gonna come back and kill you. You smell me? Because I want you to feel it. When I come back and retaliate, I want you to live with the pain that I give you. So the only thing I'm gonna say in that beef is y'all could have kept each other alive. I would have just kept shooting. Bow in your leg. Bow, I got you this time. Bow, I got you in your shoulder. I'm petty like that. We ain't gotta kill each other. You got a bullet wound every time you see me for fucking with me. If we got beef like that. Because if you kill a person, you turn them into Tupac. And since we don't know what happens in the afterlife, I'm forced to assume the best things are happening when you die. So let's put it like that, Yella Beezy. You sent him to live better than you. You sent or whoever you paid that they say you paid, allegedly, whoever sent Mo3 to heaven, or whoever sent him to the afterlife, y'all sent him to a better life than what the fuck we living right now. If the afterlife is better than what we living right now. We don't know shit. So let's assume the best. Y'all like to be optimistic, right? Y'all hate pessimism and shit, right? Let's be optimistic about when we die. What the fuck is happening when we die? So why do y'all choose to kill people instead of keeping them alive so they can feel the pain? Because when they die, what if he up there eating fucking church's chicken with the honey butter biscuit? And God like, yeah, I got you. And then what if when Yella Beezy died, what if there's no such thing as hell? Let's go somewhere else with this. Let's go mentality gang with this. What if it ain't no hell? What if we all just go up there? And he like, okay, now that y'all both died, ain't no guns. Y'all got to catch the fade. You should have just caught the fade when you was on Earth. You see how motherfuckers don't be thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's a few motherfuckers I don't like, but I don't want to kill y'all. You feel me? So still, the question remains. Yella Beezy versus Mo3. Mo3 would destroy that motherfucker in a versus musically. Now let's talk about head up fade. Who y'all got head up fade? Head up with them throwers. Who y'all got? Yella Beezy or Mo3? I got Yella Beezy on me because Mo3 kind of small. That's probably why they bought the guns out first. Well, I mean, that's probably why he bought the guns out on that ass. Because he like, look here, I ain't finna go out like that. Mo3 might get mopped by Yella Beezy. It depends on if Yella Beezy know how to fight, though. Neither one of them look like they really know how to fight. I don't know. I ain't heard about. I'm not from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dallas. I ain't trying to start no beef. I swear to God, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking. I'm just being a comedic relief in a time of craziness in these parts of Texas. I mean, I'm stupid as fuck. In these parts of Texas. DFW acting a fucking ass this year. Hey, you see, I'm ducked off. I'm a ducked off motherfucker around this bitch. Look here. Don't shoot me. I'm just trying to live. Man, head or fade, who you got? Yella Beezy, Mo3. Leave a comment. I got Yella Beezy. But if Mo3 can step up in that motherfucker, and he can duck, if he can get up in that bitch, if he can get up in that intersection, Yella Beezy might get tossed on this shit. We don't know what Mo3 got because they didn't keep him alive. Why y'all didn't catch the fade? I hate when fade worthy shit ends up in gun battles, man. That never sits well with me, man. Motherfucker should have just caught the Beezy. Why people be scared of that fade? Why do we black men? I'm talking to y'all. There's some black sisters out there that be shooting motherfuckers too. But black men, why y'all ain't catching fades no more out here, bro? Y'all got me shadow boxing out here. It's a few motherfuckers I want to throw them hands. But we too old now to be acting like we in our teens and 20s. That's not how we problem resolve. How our problem resolve is just get the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? I get the fuck away from you. Yeah, so that was the one topic. That's number one topic right there, Yella Beezy and Mo3. I got Mo3 musically, I got Yella Beezy with them hands. And that's just, you know, that's just me being silly. But now this some shit I'm passionate about right here. This some shit I'm passionate about right here, man. Marvin fucking Sapp. You sap ass nigga. The fuck is your problem, bro? This is why I don't even fuck with Christians. This is why I don't fuck with religion. I don't fuck with church. The black church, to be exact. I remember one time I went to a white church, right? The motherfuckers was in and out. Okay? We didn't even stay long enough to get hungry in that bitch. That's how church should be. Because the motherfucker said some thoughtful shit. I can't remember it because I was probably like 12 or 13 when I went. Man, I just remember it was a white man. They had a projector behind him. He got up in that bitch. We sat up in that motherfucker for like 30 minutes. Before I knew it, we was walking out. Black church take fucking forever. And this gets to my point. Marvin Sapp locked motherfuckers inside a church. I would have beat the... Who the fuck sat there and let Marvin Sapp lock them inside the motherfucking church? Oh, Lord, what the fuck is wrong with the community? I ain't got no remorse for this kind of shit right here. I don't give a fuck about no Jesus. I don't give a fuck about no Bible. I don't give a damn what the Bible told you. I don't give a damn what the God in your head said. Fuck all that. You sitting there trying to justify what Marvin Sapp sat here and fucking did, bro. 40K? Bro, we need, matter of fact, first of all, we still trying to get reparations. And what you doing is sitting here taking money out of people's pockets. And we ain't got no reparations. So what you doing is you bringing people that's in the struggle deeper into a hole in their pocket for some shit that you want. Fuck you, Marvin Sapp. And I'll say it for the motherfucking community. If ain't nobody else finna say it, I ain't heard not one person say, fuck Marvin Sapp. I'ma say it. Fuck you, bro. And that's on my life. You can come catch a fade about this shit. I'm just a nobody that's trying to get this paper out here. What I ain't finna tolerate is bullshit and that you sell into the fucking community, bro. I'm talking about I never would have made it. You better hope I never find you. That's what you better never hope. God damn it. That's the never that you need. If I find you, I'm going to take that 40K back for the community, bro. You think I'm bluffing? I'm on your ass until I steal 40K worth of shit off of you. You come with that bullshit again, bro? I'm going to find you, Marvin. I'm not bullshitting. Why in the fuck did the black community sit here and let that shit go down, bro? Like real shit. I don't hear about no ass whooping taking place after he did that shit. And it got me mad. Because I would have been the one. It's a reason why I'm telling you, the people that don't go to church, let me tell y'all this. It's a reason why the real God, whatever, who the fuck running us, and we still alive, and I'm alive to talk this shit, and I'm still not dead or disabled. As long as I'm still living, I'm not dead as disabled. I'm gonna say this for the people that don't go to church. It's a reason we didn't started to disconnect from the church because we would have whooped Marvin Sapp's ass. It ain't just me that feel like this. Come on. If you don't feel like this, you finna get your ass whooped too. If you riding with Marvin Sapp or if you riding with Christianity or religion at this time, even spirituality is getting questioned. Spirituality is in questioning. Y'all ain't getting your ass whooped yet. But once I figure that all this universe do this, I mean, well, I fuck with the universe. Okay, I can vouch for the universal shit. But that spirituality shit, like, it's certain motherfuckers out there that make it seem like you can just tweak your reality. It's some of this shit we can't control, and that's what I surrender to. That's what I consider the universe, the shit that I can't control that happens to me. I got sick yesterday at work, and I bounced back because I just asked for whatever force that was guiding me to, hey, let me make it through. I was still sick, like I threw up and shit, still bounced back. You feel me? So it's something. It's a force that I believe in though. But I ain't sitting here locking motherfuckers in no church, telling them give me 40K or you can't get the fuck out. I would have beat your ass, Marvin Sapp, bro. Me and about 100,000 other Black Americans. That I don't know, bro. It just seemed like it ain't enough of us that'll just whoop ass no more, bro. Why the fuck would y'all sit here and let that go down? I know I think I was getting into something, but we gonna just leave that alone because when I go off in the tangents, man, I let it go. I just be letting life flow, man. So I know it was something I was finna say, but let's get. Matter of fact, let me stay on this topic a little longer. Motherfucker gathered up 40K, and it's starving kids out here that we can't. Motherfuckers ain't gathering up no kind of funds for them. What kind of motherfuckers are y'all, bro? Huh? This is why I called this episode "The Black Community." I mean, the Black Unity is a myth. I'm gonna get into that though. We ain't getting in. We ain't on that topic yet. So, next topic: Fort Worth and Dallas are danger zones right now. Okay, stay the fuck away. If you ain't from here, if you don't know how to navigate already, and you know you ain't in the mix of none of this shit that's going on. Matter of fact, if you an outsider, you okay. I ain't gonna even sit here and make it sound like this shit LA and no shit like that. But I'm talking about if you scared of getting hit by crossfire or some shit like that, stay your ass at the crib. If you stay in the areas where shit is cracking off, stay your ass in the house or go where you need to go. Stay there for a few hours. Don't even be coming back soon because you don't know what the fuck cracking off in the hood. I ain't been to the hood. I don't know how the fuck long. I be going to get some fish, and that's it. I ain't got no beef out here, but all I know is the shit I'm seeing that's going on because everybody recording shit, everybody on the internet with their shit. Fort Worth and Dallas are some danger zones right now for relationships, for some gang banging shit. If you got money, better guard your shit. Better act like you fucking broke. Because it's finna get grimy. It's the summer too. Come on, man. You see how shit going. They killed Lil Ronnie and the little baby. I ain't even dropped no episodes since then because I've been getting my own shit together. But you know what I'm saying? They didn't did that. And then this Yella Beezy shit. And then Fort Worth and Dallas beefing and hot siding on each other and shit. Calling each other dusty when it's dust in both cities. Come on, man. Black unity, right? That's why I called this episode Black Unity is a Myth. Fort Worth and Dallas is showing we like 1% of the black community compared to the other 49 states. You know what I'm saying? It's similar shit going on like this in other states we just don't know about because we focused on our own little bubble. But I want y'all to know black unity is some bullshit because not all of us fuck with each other. But I'm gonna get into that at the end of the episode, man. You know, shit. It's crazy right now, man. It's crazy that motherfuckers will still ask you to support what the fuck they got going on, knowing that they don't even fuck with you. See, me, I'm a motherfucker that ain't finna like, share, or do none of that shit if I wouldn't come fuck with you personally. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't trying to really, if I wouldn't spend my money on what the fuck you doing, that's what real support is. Don't be just out here sharing people's shit just because. That's what people keep getting. That's why this big thing going on around uh all over social media about how friends don't support each other and shit, or people don't support and shit. You got to be support worthy. You got to. I don't be expecting nobody to share my raps because my raps ain't changing nobody's life yet. You see what I'm saying? If your product, if people don't view your product as something that's gonna change their life, or they also don't want to learn about what you have to offer, they ain't gonna support your shit. If they don't hear you on the radio as far as music go, they not gonna support you because they don't have no reason to. Same for the people that sell clothes or whatever. Okay, you got a get rich clothing line. Okay, we ain't seen you in the mall. We ain't seen you this. We ain't seen you promoted. See what I'm saying? It's all about mentality, man. You got to hit them up here. It's gonna take years for you to really. You got to stick around for about 1 or 2 years, consistently just smacking people upside the head like McDonald's. Like, hey, I got this, I got this, I got. Then they'll believe you. Like, you know what? I need a sweater. I seen this ad that says they sell sweaters, and that's how you get it in. You know. And once again, I done went into a tangent, and I can't remember what the fuck I didn't say it. Fort Worth and Dallas, yeah, Fort Worth and Dallas are danger zones. They're killing kids. Cause remember the day that Lil Ronnie and his daughter died, I think like a week later, they didn't pop the little girl that was 2 years old in Dallas somewhere. And Dallas was talking shit about how grimy we was out here. And then a week later, they killed somebody younger than Lil Ronnie's daughter. Hey, man. This is why I gotta get this content out, man. Because I feel like certain shit, everything else get talked about. Everything else gets talked about when it comes to the drama. But don't nobody really look at the inside shit that I be trying to point out, man. Like, hey, um, hypocrisy is the thing, bro. That's what I try to point out. Hypocrisy makes everybody look stupid. So when people be so fixated on shit like they correct, it makes them, you gonna automatically lose fucking with me if you feel like what I got to say everybody gonna agree with. No. Because where you gonna lose at is when somebody don't give a fuck about what you gotta say, they're gonna continuously be able to trigger you. So if you come at somebody because they said something about, okay, they don't care about people being sexually harassed or something like that, right? I'm just making a scenario. And then here you go in they comments talking about, see, this is why we don't like men. He got a hold of you. Whoever say that, he or she, if they posted something like that and then you got mad at it, they got a hold of you. Because all they got to do is keep pounding that point in your head that they don't give a fuck about that. And now you blowing they post up. You got 600 they got 600 comments because of your dumb ass, because you mad that they don't give a fuck about people that have been sexually assaulted. You feel me? So it's just like the hypocrisy out here in this world is crazy. Fort Worth and Dallas beefing. First off, it started in jokes. I stayed on the joking side of it. I'm still on the joking side of it. But I'm speaking to the people that's taking that shit serious and actually beefing and shit. Everybody out here broke as fuck. I don't give a damn if you got a good job or not. Fuck you and your job. Everybody out here suffering. We got a fucked up community. Yeah, y'all might have a roof over your fucking head. You might be able to eat every day, but you ain't thriving, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. We talking about lifestyles of the rich and famous type of living. Ain't nobody out. I don't know nobody out here living like that. Motherfucking Yella Beezy just had to drop 750K. Name some other motherfuckers out here that got that much money. So for people to get on the internet and be calling people broke and shit, nigga, y'all broke too. I can't stand the black community with that bro, yo, bro, the broke, the broke. And we all done struggled to pay bills before. Shut your bitch ass up. That shit ain't cool, bro. That shit make me mad. And it ain't because I'm broke. I got paper. We ain't talking about that though. Okay? We ain't talking about that. I'm a bit smarter than y'all in these new times. You motherfuckers. You know what? We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that yet. But still, bro, Fort Worth and Dallas, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I said it. God damn it. I ain't nobody. I can say it right now. When I get rich, y'all come back to this video. Y'all talk that shit. We can catch a fade anywhere, anybody. But both of y'all shut the fuck up, man. Everybody out here fucked up in the head. Don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? And stop talking about support, man. Stop talking about who ain't supporting you. Become something to support. Okay? Next goddamn topic. Let's get to my biggest point, man. Individualism is on the rise. It's finna be here to stay if motherfuckers don't show what the fuck kind of community that they are talking of when they speak on this black community shit, how we need to stick together and how this shit is finna make something fruitful. You feel me? Because individualism, though it may seem like I'm saying that people are they gonna live alone and do everything alone. Yeah, some of it is gonna be alone. Some people may be alone more than people have been alone in the past. Like back in ancient civilizations and shit, it's always been like 2, 3 people in one room. Oh, okay, well, I got this guard at the door watching me, or this, and that. Back in ancient Rome times and shit, as soon as you wake up, you around 30 motherfuckers because of how the living structure was. But now that, you can get apartments and houses and shit, you can seclude yourself from society. So now that everybody is able to seclude themselves from society, individualism is something that's on the rise by default. Because I'm sure back in the day, people wasn't really able to get the fuck away from people like that. I recall a time being around my family and I felt like, God damn, I can't get no alone time. That's why little boys go to beating they meat and shit, because they're like, okay, damn, my dick getting hard and ain't nobody explaining to me why my dick getting hard. I need some alone time. Close the door, beat off. So now that, especially when you get older and you get that time where people don't give a fuck about you, and if you a parent or something and your kids just really want your money or something like that, or they don't really understand the essence of respect and shit like that, they ain't at that age yet. You can't even get mad at them. Your granny dead, or your grandparents, your mama dead. The people that you really give a fuck about gone. They don't give a fuck about. Then you realize is the only motherfuckers that's left is people that really can give a fuck about you. That builds individualism. The little kid that's probably the youngest sibling in his family or something like that, misunderstood. The oldest feel misunderstood. Those in the middle feel misunderstood. And it's just from different walks of life. All kind of different people feel misunderstood. And sometimes certain individuals are so misunderstood, they are misunderstood all the way into individualism. And I'm one of them people. To where I understand community and I understand individualism. So I get to talk on this shit because I was a part of a community and shit crumbled. You know what I mean? So it led me to have to be individual. So on the way down from community, you get a bit, there's anger there. Now, if you somebody that have always been a loner and then you go to community, you might not get so angry when you fall back down to being a loner because you know you can tap back into that. Now, me, I always been a loner at heart, and people kind of gravitated towards me, and then I kind of became fond to having that community around me. So where I started to understand, okay, well, you might need people in life. I was boom, boom. I was kind of a user back in the day. You know, back in my teens and 20s, I wasn't using people like to where they would really notice. I wasn't taking no big money or making no big risk. It was just like I had more of a community. I can go over here. Okay, if I'm bored, I'm gonna go holler at him. I had this girl, that homeboy. I can holler at. Okay, boom. I'm finna get some weed from this person. I had more connects on the weed. You know, so let me bring it all back together. I be going off, man. That's why I gotta have this podcast. Cause I only really talk to myself. That's why I call it self therapy podcast, because I be talking to myself. But what was we talking about? Yeah, but the fact that individualism is here, man. And what I really want to say before I got off the tangent, uh, was people don't want to hear about community if it ain't bringing no results. So that's also what's bringing individualism. If you don't have no results to show a young nigga that's out here trying to get money, but the only way he know how to get money is sell crack, he don't want to hear about community if they ain't talking about residuals, if they ain't talking about money, if they ain't talking about dividends, if they ain't talking about how he can eat immediately. That young nigga don't want to hear nothing you talking about. And that's the problem with the black community. We do a lot of talking. Hey, my brother, if you do this, blah, 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 blah. If I do what? Okay, I'm finna go slang some bean pies right now. You go sit on that corner for 15 hours and slang a bean pie, you get $5. You got a whole bunch of pies in your hand, and only one motherfucker bought a bean pie. And the motherfucker that bought it was a motherfucking Muslim. You got $5 in your hand now. Your mama, you thought this was gonna get you out the hood. You thought all these bean pies was gonna be gone. You was gonna be able to help your mama on some bills or something. No, that black community shit is not enough funds in that shit, bro. I mean, I'm not saying black community as in like all of us. I'm saying like that shit when motherfuckers make it seem like if we all come together, some miraculous shit gonna happen. No, this is why I called it the black unity is a myth. This is why I called it black unity is a myth, I should say. Because we all don't like each other. Do you hear what it is we've already spoken too much in front of enemies. We behind enemy lines and motherfuckers are making podcasts talking about what we should do to the enemy. Y'all never really hear me talk about any kind of retaliation remarks on my podcast or on any video. I don't really sit here and talk about what we should do to Whitey and Hunky and shit like that. That ain't what we own. What I'm on is economic building. And that is what the fuck the kids and the youth, the teenagers and the 20-year-olds want. That's what they want. They want the answers to how do I get this money without going to fucking jail. And too many of us don't have the answers. Do you feel me? Woo! Shit is stressful, man. I feel it in my chest. How stressful this shit is, man. Y'all be sitting here, man, preaching this shit all the way from the Christian community to the Muslim community. Motherfuckers, but they don't want to hear that shit if there's no resources in it. And that's all I really have to say on that, man. So individualism is here to stay for a minute. Because the community has not came up with no answers in enough time, bro. I done been sitting there. I got respect for the people I watch. The Tariq Nasheeds, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth. I ain't gave up or nothing. I ain't sitting here. This ain't no giving up speech or nothing. But I'm just saying, like, their message is that we should do for self. Their message is, you know what I'm saying? Look out for your motherfucking self. And too many motherfuckers is like Dr. Umar. Too many motherfuckers is on that. It's hard to explain, man, because I've been watching these people for so long, and it's like, it's crazy, bro. It's just like, it's best to focus on you. This is why I say individualism, right? Let me break it down. Individualism is the best way to go right now because there's not many people that's on a productive mindset. That is, it's not too many people that's in a productive mindset, I should say. Just to break it all down. That's what the title of the video is about and all that shit. It's just basically there's not a lot of people that want to build an economic base in the black community for you to have to want to unify. And then just because they skin black don't make them a good person. It don't make them a qualified person to fit into what the fuck you got going on. So leave that black unity shit alone. And if you feel like you want to do it individually, you feel like you want to do your own thing separately from everybody else, the universe didn't put that shit on your heart for no reason. Okay? Do your motherfucking thing. This has been the Self Therapy Podcast. I'm finna lay my ass down. Y'all stay out the way out there. Y'all goddamn come with your own mentality. Okay? Stop listening to everybody else. Stop listening to preachers. Stop listening to fucking Marvin Sapp. Okay? Stop listening to these rappers tell you to not go to work and then go do something that get you sent to jail like Yella Beezy now. Y'all have a good motherfucking day. I'm out, man.